I mentioned in part 1, you always start your row or round with 1 puff stitch. And you place your stitch marker in the opening of that puff stitch. That's what you will be connecting your round or row. And always count stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need just 1 more. So we will start with puff stitch on the top. Go to your Jasmine stitch. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's why you have to move to the next one. Yarn over and move to the next one. So I will not be showing you every row because every row you will be doing the same way. You will start with the 1 puff stitch and then you will just add enough puff stitches to complete your 6 petal flower. So always 1 on the top. You're counting 4, you're adding 5th one, and because you have only 5, you will close this stitch. And again, we start on the top. And we go make a 6th one. And because I have 6, I move to the next. And on and on and on. I think I have too many, so let's redo this. 3. Okay. So let me show you one more time, which will be 1, 2, 3. I have 5, so I will make a 6. And because I have 6, I move to the next one. As you know, if you crochet, you know you have to count almost every project you're making. But with this stitch, you really have to count and pay attention to how many loops or how many stitches you're making to have exactly amount you want. So we have again 5. I do not want to close this yet, so I close these 2, and that will give me ability to go back to that stitch again. And again, I have 6, so I'm moving to the next one. That's how it looks so far. It's getting bigger. Just remember to always have only 6 petals in your flower. And then every time you complete 6, you have to move to the next stitch, so you will be closing 3 puffs, and every time you have 5, you close 2 puffs together, so you have ability to go to the same stitch again, as I'm doing right now. So continue working this way all the way around, and I will meet you in the end to close this round. Okay, so we are on the last stitch. Another way you can tell we're on the last stitch, because we working in making hexagons, we start with the 6, 12, 18. So when I look around my edge puff stitches, I should have 18 and I have 17. So if you count them, you know you just need 1 more. Also, I need 1 more puff stitch here. I have only 5 and this flower is already 6. So to finish each row, the row that you do not reduce stitches, you just make puff stitch on the top. You finish this flower, and then you go to the first stitch of your row, pull yarn through, and use as your pinching yarn to connect these stitches together. Now you go back, pull through again, and slip stitch. And I want to make 1 more slip stitch just to make this tight. Continue doing this same thing in the next rows until you reach desired size of your head. Each row you will do exactly the same way. You will start with the puff stitch. You place your stitch marker on the top of that stitch, and you will make enough puff stitches, 2 together or 3 together, to making sure that your jasmine stitch flower has only 6 petals. Another thing, keep in mind how I said we're making hexagons, so it's easy to know if you have enough or too many stitches once you complete the circle, because you want to have multiple of 6. I have 6, 12, 18. So next one, I should have 24. I made so far 6 rows or rounds, which will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another thing, another way I can tell I'm on the 6th one is because all my stitches around, I have 36. 6 times 6, 36. And row number 7 will be the last one before we start reducing stitches. So please continue. If you are happy with the head size, if you have smaller head and you're happy with the 6 rows, that's fine. You can stop right there and meet me when I will be reducing stitches. Also, I want to say that if you start from the top, you also can stop when you have 24 stitches. Usually 24 stitches is a little bit too loose on the bottom, but you can actually stop when you're making 24, reduce only 2 stitches in the next row, and make this as a beanie, starting from the top. I have a video showing how to make beanie from the bottom, but if you're interested in seeing how to make beanie instead of beret from the top, I can also show you that. Let me know. I will be continue doing row number 7, and I will meet you in row number 8.